If you've ever searched online for advice on how to get a girl to like you, you've probably come across all sorts of conflicting opinions. Some swear by hitting the gym and building a strong body, others claim it's all about having a fat wallet. Then you'll find people who insist it's about mastering seduction techniques. But here's the truth most people overlook. The majority of guys who end up in fulfilling relationships don't necessarily have any of those things. No six-pack, no sports car, no James Bond swagger, and yet they're successful with attracting women. Why? Because attracting women is a lot less complicated than it's made out to be. In fact, it's much easier than you think. What you actually need isn't more superficial strategies. It's a solid grasp of some simple psychological principles that underlie real attraction. Once you understand those and apply them the right way, everything starts to click. In this guide, I'm going to break down the mindset and actions that can make virtually any woman feel drawn to you, regardless of who she is. When I was in college, like many guys, I tried hard to get girls to like me. I thought if I acted extra nice, said the right things, or showed how interested I was, things would eventually work in my favor. But time after time, my efforts fell flat. It wasn't until a friend handed me a book, which I devoured in just a few days, that everything changed. The concepts inside flipped a switch in my brain. What became crystal clear was that success with women doesn't come from trying harder. It comes from changing how you see yourself. Confidence isn't just a surface trait. It radiates from the way you carry yourself, the tone of your voice, and even your energy. Women are incredibly intuitive. They can sense what's going on beneath the surface. If you feel unsure, needy, or anxious, they'll feel it too. On the flip side, if you feel calm, grounded, and self-assured, they'll pick up on that just as quickly and they'll respond to it. One of the most powerful truths you can internalize is this: she feels what you feel. If you approach her while doubting yourself or seeking her approval, she'll instinctively feel that imbalance. But if you carry yourself like someone who knows he's desirable and doesn't need to prove anything, she'll be intrigued even without knowing why. A common mistake many guys make is to treat a girl like she's royalty just because she's attractive. They bend over backward to please her, say whatever they think she wants to hear, and go out of their way to win her favor. But that doesn't impress her, it bores her. Women have been chased by men their entire lives. When a guy treats her like he's auditioning for her approval, it sends a signal that he doesn't see himself as her equal, and that kills attraction fast. Ironically, the guys who are most successful with women are the ones who don't try too hard. They're not obsessed with getting her to like them. They don't shower her with compliments or ask for her validation, and that's exactly what gets her attention. Let's compare two scenarios. Scenario 1, guy walks up and says, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" She says, "No." He's left standing there awkwardly. Scenario 2, guy asks, "What's the best drink here?" She answers, "It's XYZ." He replies, "Great. You should grab me one." It's unexpected, confident, and it flips the script. The second guy isn't trying to win her over, he's playing engaging, showing he's comfortable in his own skin, and that's what women respond to. A lot of men sabotage themselves by seeking constant reassurance from women. Deep down, they're unsure of their value, so they try to do whatever they think will be liked, even if it means hiding their real selves. But this behavior sends one clear message: I need your approval to feel good about myself. That's a huge turnoff. Think about it from her perspective. If you're acting like a puppy dog just hoping she'll pat you on the head, she'll start questioning why you're so desperate, and desperation never sparks desire. Women are drawn to men who don't need them. Men who are already fulfilled and don't depend on anyone for their sense of worth. So when you're engaging with a girl, let go of the outcome. You don't need to win her over. You just need to enjoy the moment and be yourself without fearing rejection. Speaking of rejection, it's part of the game. Even the most confident, attractive guys get turned down, but the difference is they don't crumble when it happens. Let's say you walk up to a woman and say, "Hi, how's your night going?" And she snaps back with, "Leave me alone." You've got two choices. 1. Shrink away, feel embarrassed, and beat yourself up. 2. Smile and say, "Whoa, someone's having a rough night. I'll make sure to tell my therapist about this trauma," and walk away with your head high. The second reaction is powerful. It shows you're unbothered, playful, and not taking your mood personally. You stay in control, and that's what makes you stand out. Too many guys treat beauty like some kind of rare treasure. They assume a woman's physical appearance gives her special status. But here's the truth: being attractive doesn't mean she's special. Looks fade and substance is what counts. When you start acting nervous or overly nice just because a woman is good looking, you're giving away your power, and she'll notice. Instead, challenge her a little, be playful, make her think. Say something unexpected like, most pretty girls I meet are kind of dull. I'm hoping you'll prove me wrong. That type of comment flips the script and makes her want to impress you for a change. Now imagine you walk into a restaurant craving chicken soup, but the waiter tells you they're out. So you settle for tomato soup even though you didn't want it. That's how a lot of men treat dating. They have an image of their ideal partner, someone smart, fun, and beautiful, but when she seems out of reach, they start settling for whoever shows interest. A man who truly values himself doesn't settle. He knows what he wants in a partner and isn't afraid to wait for it. He doesn't chase just any woman. He chooses who he dates. Stick to your principles, even if it costs you a relationship. Let's say you're in a relationship and your girlfriend threatens to leave during an argument. Most guys would panic, apologize, and compromise just to keep her. But not a man with self-respect. A high-value guy might respond with, "Maybe we're not right for each other. I wish you the best," and walk away. Not out of arrogance, but out of self-worth. He knows there are other women out there. He refuses to bend on his values just to keep someone around. That's the kind of man women actually don't want to lose. We naturally value what we have to earn more than what's handed to us, and that applies to relationships too. If a woman gets your full attention and affection without putting in any effort, she won't see much value in it. But if she has to earn your time, your interest, your compliments, she'll appreciate you a whole lot more. Instead of being an open book, keep a little mystery. Compliment her, then tease her, show interest, then pull back. For example, tell her, "You seem cool, but I'm not sure we'd vibe long term." You give off serious rule follower energy. That kind of playful push-pull dynamic keeps her intrigued. She'll start wondering, why is this guy different? Why isn't he just trying to win me over like the others? And that curiosity drives attraction. The worst thing you can do in a relationship is start changing who you are to fit what you think she wants. Guys will drop their hobbies, change their style, or agree with things they don't believe in all in an effort to keep the girl happy. But when you do that, you're telling her she's more valuable than you are, and that you're not enough as you are. A high-value man doesn't operate like that. He stays true to himself, and if a woman doesn't like certain things about him, she's free to walk away. He knows the right woman will accept him, as he has no compromises required. It's not about tricks, it's about mindset. Attracting women doesn't require looks, money, or game. What it really takes is self-respect, confidence, and emotional independence. When you stop chasing, stop performing, and stop fearing rejection, you become magnetic. So don't just watch this and move on. Apply it, internalize it, and live it. And remember, when a woman has to earn your attention, she'll value it more. And when you value yourself first, others can't help but do the same. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.